Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing great today. Let me ask you a very interesting question. Have you ever seen someone getting younger instead of older? Imagine a man who is born as an old person and then becomes younger every year. Sounds impossible, right? Well, this strange and fascinating idea is connected to today's topic, Benjamin Button. In today's lecture, we will fully understand the meaning of Benjamin Button, where this expression comes from, how people use it in daily English, and why it has become so popular around the world. We will also discuss the movie, the metaphorical meaning, common situations where people use this phrase, and many practical examples to improve your English fluency. So stay with me until the end because this lecture will not only improve your vocabulary but also make your spoken English more natural and advanced. Let us begin. The expression Benjamin Button comes from the famous story called The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Later, it also became a very popular movie starring Brad Pitt. In the story, Benjamin Button is a man who ages backward. He is born looking like an old man, and as time passes, he becomes younger and younger instead of older and older. Normally, human beings are born as babies, then they become children, teenagers, adults, and finally old people. But Benjamin Button experiences life in the opposite direction. Because of this unusual idea, people started using the phrase Benjamin Button in conversations. Today, when someone looks younger as they grow older, people jokingly say that they are Benjamin Button. It is often used humorously, casually, and metaphorically. Now let us understand the meaning in simple English. Benjamin Button means a person who seems to become younger instead of older. It can also describe someone whose appearance, energy, or behavior makes them look younger over time. Sometimes people even use it for objects, celebrities, athletes, or situations that appear to improve with age instead of becoming weak. For example, if a 50-year-old man looks healthier and younger than he did at 30, someone might say, "You are turning into Benjamin Button." This means the person is aging in reverse. Now let us discuss the different ways people use this expression. The first use is about physical appearance. This is the most common use. People say Benjamin Button when someone looks younger as time passes. For example, "My uncle is 55 but he looks 35. He is definitely Benjamin Button." In this sentence, the speaker means the uncle looks much younger than his real age. The second use is about energy and fitness. Sometimes older people remain extremely active and energetic. In that case, people use Benjamin Button humorously. For example, "My grandmother walks 5 kilometers every day. She is Benjamin Button." This means the grandmother is unusually energetic despite her age. The third use is about improving with age. Some people become more successful, attractive, or talented as they grow older. English speakers may use Benjamin Button for them too. For example, "That actor becomes more handsome every year. He is like Benjamin Button." This means the actor seems to improve with age. Now let us discuss whether Benjamin Button is formal or informal. This expression is mostly informal. People use it in casual conversations, social media posts, jokes, interviews, and entertainment discussions. You usually would not use Benjamin Button in serious academic writing or formal business meetings unless you are making a creative reference. For example, in casual speech, "You look younger every time I see you. Are you Benjamin Button?" This sounds natural and friendly. Now let us understand the emotional tone of this phrase. Usually, Benjamin Button has a positive tone. It is often used as a compliment because it suggests youthfulness, beauty, health, or energy. Sometimes it is also playful and humorous. However, context is important. If used sarcastically, the meaning can change. For example, "He acts more immature every year. Maybe he is Benjamin Button emotionally." Here, the phrase humorously suggests emotional backward growth. Now let us discuss pronunciation because many English learners pronounce this phrase incorrectly. Benjamin is pronounced as Ben-ju-min. Button is pronounced as Bertien. Benjamin Button. Repeat after me slowly. Benjamin Button. Now faster. Benjamin Button. Excellent. Now let us explore the deeper cultural meaning behind this phrase. The idea of aging backward fascinates people because everyone experiences aging in real life. Human beings naturally fear growing old. That is why stories about youth, immortality, and reverse aging become extremely popular. Benjamin Button represents the dream of staying young forever. At the same time, it also reminds people that life moves quickly and time changes everything. That is why the phrase became so memorable in English-speaking culture. Now let us discuss the movie briefly because many people know the phrase from the film. The movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button was released in 2008. Brad Pitt played Benjamin Button, and Cate Blanchett also starred in the movie. The film became famous because of its emotional story, unique concept, and amazing visual effects. Even if someone has never watched the movie, they may still know the expression Benjamin Button because it became part of modern English conversations. Now let us move toward practical usage examples. I will now give you 5 strong examples of Benjamin Button used naturally in English. Example number 1. My father started exercising at 40 and now he looks younger than ever. He is truly Benjamin Button. This example shows reverse aging in appearance. Example number 2. Every year that singer becomes more energetic on stage. She must be Benjamin Button. This example focuses on energy and performance. Example number 3. You cannot be 60 years old. You look 20 years younger. Are you Benjamin Button? This is a very common conversational style. Example number 4. After changing his lifestyle, he completely transformed himself. Now everyone calls him Benjamin Button. This example shows improvement through healthy habits. Example number 5. That athlete keeps breaking records despite his age. He is the Benjamin Button of sports. This example shows success and strength at an older age. Excellent. Now let us discuss some related vocabulary and expressions. The first related expression is age gracefully. Age gracefully means to grow older in a healthy, attractive, and confident way. For example, she has aged gracefully. This means she still looks elegant and beautiful despite growing older. The second expression is forever young. Forever young describes someone who always appears youthful in appearance or personality. For example, my grandfather is forever young. The third expression is reverse aging. Reverse aging directly means becoming biologically or physically younger. For example, scientists are studying reverse aging. The fourth expression is fountain of youth. A fountain of youth is a mythical source that keeps people young forever. For example, people joke that green tea is the fountain of youth. These expressions are closely connected to Benjamin Button because they all involve youth and aging. Now let us discuss common mistakes English learners make. Mistake number 1 is using Benjamin Button literally all the time. Remember, most people use this phrase metaphorically or humorously. They do not actually mean someone is physically aging backward. Mistake number 2 is using it in serious medical discussions. Benjamin Button is not a medical term. It is a cultural reference and casual expression. Mistake number 3 is pronunciation problems. Some learners say Benjamin or Button separately. Practice the smooth pronunciation carefully. Now let us build your spoken English confidence by practicing conversational dialogues. Dialogue number 1. Friend 1. You look younger every time I meet you. Friend 2. Maybe I am Benjamin Button. This sounds natural and humorous. Dialogue number 2. Employee. How does your boss have so much energy at 60? Coworker. I do not know. He is Benjamin Button. Dialogue number 3. Sister. Mom looks amazing these days. Brother. Seriously. She is aging backward like Benjamin Button. These dialogues help you understand real-life usage. Now let us explore how social media uses this phrase. On platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, people often comment Benjamin Button under transformation videos. For example, if someone loses weight, improves fitness, or looks younger after many years, comments may say, "You are literally Benjamin Button." This usage became very popular online. Now let us discuss why learning expressions like Benjamin Button is important for English fluency. Many English learners only study grammar and basic vocabulary. But native speakers frequently use cultural references, idioms, metaphors, and movie-related expressions. When you understand phrases like Benjamin Button, your English sounds more natural, modern, and advanced. You also understand movies, interviews, memes, and social media conversations better. That is why expressions connected to culture are extremely valuable. Now let us go deeper into the symbolic meaning of Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button is not only about appearance. Sometimes it symbolizes second chances in life. For example, a person may become happier, healthier, or more confident later in life. People may compare that transformation to Benjamin Button because the person feels young again emotionally. It can also symbolize personal growth. Some people become wiser, calmer, and more joyful with age. Instead of becoming bitter or tired, they become more alive. That positive transformation reminds people of Benjamin Button. Now let us compare Benjamin Button with another common expression. There is a phrase called old soul. An old soul describes a young person who behaves maturely and wisely. Benjamin Button is different. Benjamin Button describes someone who appears younger or more youthful over time. So remember the difference carefully. Old soul means young body but mature mind. Benjamin Button means older age but younger appearance or energy. Now let us practice more advanced examples. Example number 1. Ever since she started meditation and exercise, she has become Benjamin Button. Example number 2. The actor is nearly 70, but his face looks unbelievably young. People call him Benjamin Button online. Example number 3. Technology companies want to create products that slow aging and turn people into Benjamin Button. Example number 4. My grandfather travels more than I do. He is basically Benjamin Button. Example number 5. Good sleep, healthy food, and exercise can make you feel like Benjamin Button. Very good. Now let us discuss whether this phrase can be used negatively. Usually, it is positive. However, some people use it jokingly for immature behavior. For example, he becomes more childish every year. He is Benjamin Button mentally. This usage humorously suggests backward emotional growth. Still, the most common meaning remains youthful appearance and energy. Now let us imagine a storytelling situation using Benjamin Button. Imagine a man named Ali. At 30, he was tired, unhealthy, stressed, and unhappy. He ate unhealthy food and never exercised. But at 40, he completely changed his lifestyle. He started sleeping properly, exercising daily, drinking more water, and thinking positively. After a few years, he looked healthier, younger, and happier than before. His friends became shocked and started saying, "Ali is becoming Benjamin Button." This is exactly how people use the phrase in real life. Now let us focus on sentence structures. You can use Benjamin Button in different ways. Structure 1. Someone is Benjamin Button. For example, my uncle is Benjamin Button. Structure 2. Someone looks like Benjamin Button. For example, you look like Benjamin Button these days. Structure 3. Someone is turning into Benjamin Button. For example, that celebrity is turning into Benjamin Button. Structure 4. Someone ages like Benjamin Button. For example, she ages like Benjamin Button. These structures will make your English more flexible and natural. Now let us discuss some celebrity examples because native speakers often use the phrase for famous people. People sometimes call celebrities Benjamin Button when they appear younger despite aging. For example, fans have used the phrase for actors, athletes, singers, and models who maintain youthful appearances for many years. This type of usage is extremely common online. Now let us move toward imagination and creativity. Suppose science actually discovered a way to reverse aging. Imagine people becoming younger every year. Society would completely change. Retirement, education, relationships, and family structures would become different. This imaginative idea is one reason why Benjamin Button became such an unforgettable story. It makes people think deeply about time, life, aging, and human emotions. Now let us practice listening style sentences for fluency improvement. Listen carefully. She looks younger after every birthday. That businessman is aging backward. My aunt has more energy now than 10 years ago. People online call him Benjamin Button. Healthy habits transformed his entire appearance. Excellent. Now repeat them yourself to improve pronunciation and fluency. Now let us discuss why the phrase became viral in modern English. There are three main reasons. First, the movie became globally famous. Second, everyone understands the concept easily because aging is universal. Third, social media made transformation culture very popular. People constantly share fitness journeys, skincare results, and lifestyle changes online. Because of that, Benjamin Button became a common expression in internet culture. Now let us understand the difference between literal and figurative meaning. Literal meaning means the actual story of a man aging backward. Figurative meaning means someone appears younger, healthier, or more energetic over time. In everyday conversation, people mostly use the figurative meaning. Now let us discuss another important thing. Can Benjamin Button be used for women too? Absolutely yes. Even though Benjamin Button is a male character, the expression can describe anyone. For example, that actress is Benjamin Button. Or, my mother is aging like Benjamin Button. So the phrase is gender neutral in practical usage. Now let us discuss body language and tone when speaking this phrase. Usually, people say it with surprise, admiration, or humor. For example, wow, you are Benjamin Button. The tone is usually light-hearted and friendly. Now let us explore a few creative comparisons. Coffee makes some people energetic. Exercise makes people healthy. Good skincare makes people youthful. Positive thinking reduces stress. When all these changes make someone look younger, friends jokingly call them Benjamin Button. Now let us discuss a powerful life lesson connected to this topic. The story of Benjamin Button teaches people that life is precious no matter what age you are. Youth does not guarantee happiness, and old age does not destroy joy completely. Many people actually become stronger, wiser, and happier later in life. That is why the phrase Benjamin Button can sometimes symbolize hope and transformation. Now let us revise everything we learned today. Benjamin Button comes from the story The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. It describes someone who seems to grow younger instead of older. People use it humorously and metaphorically. It usually has a positive meaning connected to youth, beauty, health, energy, and transformation. It is mostly used in casual English conversations and social media. Now before ending this lecture, let me give you 5 final review examples. Example 1. My grandmother started yoga at 70 and now everyone calls her Benjamin Button. Example 2. You look younger every year. What is your secret, Benjamin Button? Example 3. That actor never seems to age. He is definitely Benjamin Button. Example 4. After changing his diet and exercise routine, he became Benjamin Button. Example 5. Her confidence and energy make her look like Benjamin Button. Excellent work everyone. Today you learned not only the meaning of Benjamin Button but also its cultural background, emotional meaning, conversational usage, sentence structures, and practical examples. Now I want you to practice this expression in your own sentences. Try using Benjamin Button while talking to friends, writing comments online, or practicing spoken English. The more naturally you use expressions like this, the more fluent and advanced your English will become. Thank you so much for watching and learning with me today. If you enjoyed this lecture, keep practicing English daily and never stop improving yourself.